This video will show you how to establish the default and the available limits of liability for things like auto insurance policy coverages. So in my example here, I have 2550, 1530. So that's really, really low. And that's the only two options I have. So I'm going to do Control M to go to the Genesis main screen. And from the main screen, and I could have done this actually while I was inside that policy, I can do Control A on my keyboard, or I can go to Utilities and Agency Setup. I will go to the Preferences tab, Defaults tab, and go to my options here. Here, by the way, is where I can set up my default limits. Now, you see I have other limits available here in this drop down. If I go and look here, and let's look, I have one agency location, and my agency is in North Carolina. That's important. So I go in here and I see I have one Florida set of limits of liability, the 1020. I have a few South Carolina, I have a few Utah, and several North Carolina. So this is where you can set up as many states as you're writing business in, and this will allow you to sort them in the order that you'd like to see them in on that other screen, and your limits for BI, PD, and all the way across here. You can read across and see what all these options are and see how you'd like to set that up. So you can set this up any way you'd like. And as a matter of fact, let me go back 1 second and let me look and see. So I've got a lot of North Carolina and I have higher limits. So let's go back and look and see if I were in Donald Duck. See, I don't have those limits here, so let's see why. Donald Duck is in South Carolina. So I would need to add those, the coverages that I'd like to have for South Carolina to see those options. Now here we see a lot more because we're in North Carolina. So that's how you manage that. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks so much.